When You Are an Eagle, Don't Waste Time Talking to Chickens. Audiobook by Anderson Fox. Eagles soar where the air is thin, where only the bold dare to fly. Chickens, on the other hand, scratch at the ground content with the ordinary. In this powerful and thought-provoking book, Anderson Fox challenges readers to rise above mediocrity, distractions, and limiting beliefs. This is not just a book, it's a call to action. With sharp insights, bold truths, and uncompromising wisdom, Fox shows you how to recognize your true potential and own your power. Break free from the noise, doubt, and negativity of chickens. Cultivate the mindset of an eagle. Focus fearless and unstoppable. Elevate your vision to see opportunities others cannot lead. Live and succeed on your own terms. Whether you are building a business, chasing a dream, or simply refusing to live small, this book reminds you that greatness demands clarity, courage, and discipline. If you are an eagle, stop wasting your voice on those who will never leave the ground. Spread your wings and fly. This book is dedicated to all the eagles out there across America and around the globe. This is your book, a book to help you discover who you are and to help you soar. Special thank you to the entire Emporta team for your continuous support as you continue to grow and soar. Introduction. The Eagle's Flight, Why This Book Exists. The story begins on a farm. A farmer once found an abandoned egg lying near the edge of a cliff. Not knowing what else to do, he carried it back to his land and placed it among the eggs of his chickens. Weeks passed, and the egg hatched. Out came a strange-looking bird with sharper eyes, a stronger beak, and awkward wings that seemed out of place among the soft feathers of its companions. The young bird grew up in the coop. It scratched the dirt like the others. It pecked at grains and followed the hens around the yard. When the chickens clucked, it clucked back. And when the rooster crowed at dawn, it listened with the same obedience as the rest. Yet something inside of it never felt right. From time to time, this bird would lift its head and watch the skies. It saw magnificent creatures soaring high above, their wings stretched wide against the winds. The sight stirred something deep within, an ache, a longing, a truth it could not explain. "Don't waste your time staring up there," the chicken said. "Those are eagles. We are chickens. Chickens don't fly." And so the bird lowered its gaze back to the dirt. But the longing never left. One day, an eagle flew overhead. It looked down at the coop and called out, not with a cluck, but with a cry that shook the air. Something inside the young bird awakened. It spread its wings and for the first time felt the rush of wind against them. That was the day the eagle discovered who it really was. This book is for the eagles who have been living among chickens, for the visionaries who have been told their dreams are impossible, for the leaders who are misunderstood, criticized, or discouraged by those who cannot see beyond the dirt beneath their feet. You are not here to argue with chickens. You are not here to explain your vision to those who were never meant to see what you see. You are here to fly. In the chapters ahead, I will take you on a journey, a guide to living as an eagle in a world full of chickens. You will learn how to recognize your true nature, how to stop wasting time in conversations that drain your energy, and how to rise to the altitude where you belong. If you have ever felt out of place, if you have ever been laughed at for your dreams, if you have ever looked at the sky and known you were meant for more, then this book is your reminder. It is time to spread your wings. It is time to leave the coop. It is time to soar. Every eagle starts as an egg. Greatness rarely announces itself with trumpets. It begins quietly, hidden, and often overlooked. Every eagle begins not as a conqueror of skies, but as a fragile egg resting in a nest on the edge of a cliff. To the untrained eye, it looks no different from any other egg, ordinary, unspectacular. This is where the lesson begins. You may look at your current life and feel ordinary. You may compare yourself to those already flying at great heights and wonder if you were meant for anything more. But potential does not scream. It whispers. And in every eagle, long before its wings unfurl, there is destiny written in silence. The egg doesn't know what it will become. Neither did you. But within you, just as in the egg, there has always been the blueprint for flight. The power of potential is invisible to those who only see with their eyes. The chickens in the coop cannot tell the difference between one egg and another. They cannot imagine that within one fragile shell lies the ability to ride the storm, to soar above the mountains, to lock its gaze on the sun. People may look at you and underestimate you. They may dismiss your dreams, mock your ambition, or treat you as though you are no different than the rest. That is because they cannot see what is inside of you. They only see the shell. But inside your wings are already formed. Your eyes already carry the ability to focus on horizons far beyond the ground. Your spirit was designed for heights most will never attempt. 11. Potential is not what you might become. It is what you already are, waiting to be revealed. Recognizing your inner wings. There comes a moment when the eagle begins to break its shell. It struggles, it pushes, it fights against the barrier that once protected it. The process is painful, slow, and often exhausting. Yet it is necessary. The eagle cannot fly unless it first breaks free. Your life will demand the same of you. Your shell may be fear, doubt, the opinions of others, or the comfort of familiar surroundings. These things feel safe, but they are also the barrier between who you are now and who you are destined to be. Recognizing your inner wings means realizing that the struggle is not a punishment, it is preparation. Every push against resistance strengthens you. Every crack in the shell brings you closer to freedom. And one day you will spread your wings for the first time. You may stumble at first. You may not know how to use what you've been given. But the instinct to soar is already inside you. You were not built to scratch in the dirt. You were born for the sky. Reflection. Prompt for the reader. What shell in your life is holding you back right now? Who around you has been treating you as though you are ordinary when you know you are not? What small step could you take today to begin cracking open the egg and revealing the eagle within? Chapter 2. The Eagle versus the Chicken Mentality. Not every creature sees the world the same way. Stand in a farmyard and you'll notice it immediately. The chickens scratch at the dirt, pecking for whatever scraps they can find. Their eyes are fixed downward, their movements restless, their lives confined to the boundaries of the coop. Now lift your gaze to the skies. There an eagle soars. Steady, purposeful, unhurried. It sees not scraps but the horizon. It is not bound by fences or distracted by noise. It has altitude, perspective, and vision. This is the difference between an eagle and a chicken, not in feathers but in mentality. And the same is true for people. Vision versus short-sightedness. Chickens see what's directly in front of them. Today's food, today's comfort, today's safety. They live for the immediate. They do not look up, and even if they did, their wings could never take them where their eyes cannot imagine. Eagles, however, see far. Their eyes are designed to spot prey from miles away. They can lock their gaze on a single target and pursue it with unwavering focus. People with a chicken mentality live only for the now, chasing distractions, instant pleasures, or temporary approval. They cannot see past the weekend, the paycheck, or the opinion of others. Eagles, on the other hand, carry vision. They see a future that others cannot. They invest, they prepare, they sacrifice in the present because their eyes are set on something beyond the immediate. To live as an eagle is to train your eyes upward, beyond your circumstances, beyond your current season, toward the destiny only you were designed to see. Courage versus comfort. Chickens huddle together, safety in numbers. They rarely step outside of their known environment, and if danger approaches, they scatter in panic. The eagle is different. It does not need the crowd to feel secure. It faces storms head-on, using the wind itself to rise higher. Its courage is not reckless, but rooted in confidence. I was built for this. For people, the difference is clear. A chicken mentality clings to comfort zones. The predictable job, the familiar habits, the circle of approval. Courage is too costly, too risky, too uncomfortable. But the eagle embraces discomfort as a path to growth. It dares to leave the coop, to venture into unknown skies, to risk failure in pursuit of something greater. The truth is this: you cannot soar and stay safe at the same time. To fly as an eagle, you must choose courage over comfort. Again and again, longevity versus immediate gratification. A chicken's life is short and predictable. It scratches the ground, eats, lays eggs, and eventually becomes someone's dinner. Its focus is immediate. What can I get today? The eagle lives differently. It invests in its strength, builds high and secure nests, and renews itself when age begins to weigh it down. Its life is marked by endurance, not immediacy. People with a chicken mentality chase gratification now. The quick win, the easy pleasure, the fast reward. But what is gained quickly often fades just as fast. Eagles think in terms of legacy. They delay gratification for the sake of lasting impact. They build not just for today, but for tomorrow. They understand that true greatness requires time, discipline, and endurance. To live with longevity in mind is to ask, what will my life mean when I am gone? What will remain of my flight after the feathers fall? Reflection, prompts for the reader. Where in your life have you been thinking like a chicken instead of an eagle? Are your decisions shaped by vision, or are they limited by short-sightedness? Do you choose comfort, or do you choose courage when faced with fear?